Quite an Easter weekend in the NFL world. Two of the biggest prospects in the draft shared a pretty awesome moment during Colorado's spring game. Of course, I'm talking about the aforementioned in front of the show, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, both getting their jerseys retired. So congrats to both. I'm not opening Pandora's box here on like what you think about what and why and who else and why not and whatever. I'll say this, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter just undeniably, and then when you're undeniable, you get your stuff retired. They undeniably made an impact in short order on Colorado football, right? So to not be happy for them is a little weird. It's a little weird. It's giving jealous. It's giving like find something else to yell at the cloud about. They made an impact. And it's not their fault that previous regimes didn't appropriately honor other star players who should be. That is on them. But hopefully the entire ordeal helped sort of rectify that going forward. And while all that was going on, the odds have started to shift. The winds are changing as we get closer to Thursday night. Take a look at this. Travis Hunter over on FanDuel Sportsbook, the overwhelming favorite to become the number 2 overall pick after Browns GM Andrew Berry gushed, and I mean gushed, about him during his pre-draft press conference late last week. So Travis now minus 950 to go second overall. He was around minus 400 in that spot a week ago. Abdul Carter, my white whale, got to get him on the show. Abdul Carter, where art thou? A distant second at plus 550. Shedeur is sitting there at plus 1700. And speaking of Shedeur, who are the favorites to land? Mr. Shedeur out of Colorado, Mr. Retirement. Let's see, 1 second. No, we don't need to relaunch anything. Hold on. Shedeur is sitting there, as I'm seeing, at plus 210. Browns jump into second at plus 380. Giants held that spot, but they moved down to fourth at plus 410, as you're seeing. Go have fun, guys. Bet responsibly on FanDuel Sportsbook, even though the private workout, by the way, that it did go well. So those are interesting odds. Pittsburgh does make a jump here. They're third at plus 400 as I'm looking at FanDuel Sportsbook. You got to think that's the Aaron Rodgers factor. I know he's saying, is he really undecided? Or does everyone know what's happening here as we kick off draft week? I have a feeling, I would hope, I have faith that Aaron knows what's happening, that the Steelers know what's happening, that every other team maybe doesn't, and I don't care. But I don't think that Aaron's undecided. I think that there's a lot of orchestration that makes sense as to why things are playing out the way that they are. But that's at least what you're seeing what the odds are on FanDuel Sportsbook.